kind of cool. I like these upgrades. Alright. Nice, I think we're good. Let's try this. Let's see. Get our YouTube pulled up. Find the right background imagery. Oh, no problem. If you need to skip a couple days, I'll be alright. Make sure you take care of yourself and don't work too hard. Now that I'm back in Japan, I'll try to work on your computer this week. Friday and Saturday would be great. Hi, concurrent viewer. Warning the stream. We're rocking a low bit rate. Interesting. Low biddies. Gotta do better. Alright, concurrent viewer. I'm gonna start cleaning my house in just 1 second, alright? Perfect. Alright, I think we're okay now. We got 2 views? What? put you on my head. Give me 1 second. Trying to do too many things at once here, which is completely normal in my life. We're gonna get our house turned around. Got beads to vacuum, paints to pick up, lunches to pack. Full-fledged house husband today. I might even eat a snack. Let me see if this is dry. We know it's not, but let's. Ugh. Dude, I totally burped in a recent post. I had a movement in the middle of a thought. I kept it because I thought it was funny. One more second. Let's finish a quick chat with someone. Hey, what's up, friend? It's Frederick and Mistar. Hello, bud. We're gonna do some house husband cleaning. Just give me 1 minute. I'm talking to you. Thanks for all the help. I'll probably get a snack too. I'm solo with all the kids this week, so it's just me. Star. Oh. We're gonna do some house husband cleaning. Just give me 1 minute. I'm talking to you. Let me get gotta grab my little hat. Okay, Frederick Shanley, how's it going? I like your little logo there. That's nice. Oh, yeah, we got some mess to clean up. There's like little beads and crap on the floor. All the kids are asleep. I also recorded a whole bunch of TikToks, so I might try to edit and upload those. I needed this. This is important. Very important. Okay. So we're gonna get the house turned around. My wife's in the US, so it's solo dad life. Oh my gosh, settle down. Jeezy Pete, who else is here? Freddie G, all the F's. What's up, bud? We're gonna clean my house. We're gonna do some first person dad life. House husband for the win. Ooh. Now, unfortunately, this strap is wet. I went for a run this morning. I did 4 miles, so we're not going to complain too much about that. But ugh, it's gross. Wet head. Wow. Why is everybody talking to me? Well, fantastic. The day went really well, babe. I'm just getting everything turned around for lunches and streaming on YouTube if you're bored. All right. Ah, it's cold and wet. Gross. All right. Oh, it's late. Think of it now, a girl worth fighting for. If a group... Sorry, I'm figuring things out. If a group of scientists offered to shrink down and explore your stomach, would you let them? Oh, I love that. That is so cool. I mean, there's quite a few sci-fi movies on things like that. Would I let them? I mean, it's got to be safe, right? Although I'd probably have some kind of immune response, so who knows? I'm leaning towards yes, my friend. Think of it now, girl worth fighting for. I mean, it sounds fun. What are they trying to find? 'Cause that's the other question. It's like, when they're poking around in there, what are they looking for? Do we want to make some mini pizzas? I'm kind of snacky right now. I don't really need mini pizzas. High road. Fine. Oh, disgusting. So unsatisfying. I'm inside right now. Well, I find it unlikely. The reason being, most science today, one second, I just gotta check if my address is. Most scientists today operate their procedures using something called informed consent. Normally, you can't do certain things in a scientific community unless people consent to whatever your research is. So, the situation you're describing seems like there would be a lack of formal consent. So, I mean, I'm probably okay with it. 1 second, gotta check waifu. My waifu. Love you too, babe. Enjoy surprising your family. I hope they have a blast. What would they do? Girl worth fighting for. That stupid Mulan song is just burned in my head. We dropped off my wife at the airport today. Always fun. And naturally my 2 daughters had like complete breakdowns in the car. I was like, it's gonna be okay. Actually, I was very calm and collected. Because I'm loving and calloused. Get the right balance of both. You know? And I end up putting on like a Disney playlist. And you give it enough time, and Disney will neutralize most children. But eventually the Mulan song went off. And that one got me. Think of it now, a girl worth fighting for. How about a girl who's got a brain, speaks her mind, or whatever? They're like, nah. I'm like, oh, it's just such a dated movie, but also true. The whole thing was like, what? The only girl that loves him is his mother. If I trapped in your foot, what happened to you? You're eating fantastic, Frederick's family. That's great. If you're trapped in my foot, what would happen to you? Well, in my foot, like in my bloodstream? I'm assuming you're that small. We'll have accelerations and forces. They're less substantial at the nanoscale. than in your real life, so you probably wouldn't feel much pressure, honestly. Probably be all right. Like, how small are we talking here? Like the size of a splinter? Are you able to pass through cell walls? Atoms? How small you want to go? And Frederick family, what are you eating? I wanted to have pizza bagels, so I settled for a head of cauliflower because I ate too much crap in the US. Beef, pork, chicken, yum. Think of it now, girl worth fighting for. I'm fighting for my girl. She's just hanging out in the U.S. family. I'm over here cooking and cleaning. I said food! Wait, what? Oh, if I was a tiny person trapped in your food, what would happen to me? Not foot. Well, I mean, are you wearing some kind of like bodysuit that's able to withstand the pH of stomach acid? And if that's the case, you should pass through just fine. Take a ride. If not, you'll be dissolved. It'll be incredibly painful. Thanks for hanging out, friend. I'm pretty tired, so I just got back from Japan yesterday, so I'm still a little jet lagged. Trying to stay up till midnight, wake up at 4, then my clock should be reset and oh my goodness. Alright, let's do some laundry really quick. All right. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad the plastic held up. We turned some Haribo gummy bears into one gummy goo right there. That's disgusting. And then it tastes good, but it don't look right. Think of it now. Alright. So my goal right now, I'm just doing some light separation. I don't really aspire to do all the laundry right now, but for the sake of tomorrow, I'm kind of quarantining all the kids' clothes so that I won't have much trouble. At least that's my current plan. Let me check the audio. I just want to see. Oh, jeez. Jeezy Pete's. Let's see how loud this is. Oh my goodness, the crunching. Crunching is terrible. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't eat celery while you're in my head. Not celery, whatever it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Think of it now. Girl worth fighting for. But hi friends, hope you're doing well. Welcome to my house. Right now I'm a single dad, 3 kids. I'm not widowed or anything crazy. My wife's just in Japan, or in the US while I'm in Japan. So she kind of left me as a widow for the week. And I get to feel what single dad life is all about. I gotta hold down a job, get the kids to school, clean, cook. It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna die. I'm just kidding. I'm totally qualified for this. Alright, so I'm just gonna put all the kids' clothes right on top of there, and I know that's clean. Even though it breaks my system, I should be able to figure that one out. I'm smart enough. I'm gonna have to have a laundry party tomorrow, I think. You're eating pizza? It's gonna be that time. I mean, I grabbed this cauliflower to keep me on the path of righteousness, but there is pizza bread in there. 10 o'clock snack. Problem with jet lag is the best way to reset it, besides fitness, because they're both important, is you reset it with eating at the right time. So right now, even if I get really hungry because my body thinks it's 8 in the morning, I'm gonna be like, no, it's 10 at night. Have a snack. And you want to eat small. And go get now. Crunchy cauliflower. I'll choose a different background. This one's too silly. And actually, I don't understand why the audio signal's not coming through. It's very strange. Shia LaBeouf is going off, so. Ooh. This? Ooh, that's fun. Oh, I like that background. That's a good time. That's the green screen of the day. Ugh, could have some sun chips. Wouldn't really do anything for me. I should have eggs. I gotta empty backpacks. I gotta do dishes. Still gotta upload all those videos. Maybe it's a short week. Maybe I do all my posts tomorrow. Get everything turned around today. Promise is that everything's gonna unfold. Still jealous about this pizza guy. Not cool, man. Not cool. We'll see. If I can be focused, I might be able to get to it. Mondays are hard because I do all the creative things. And coming in jet lagged, it is hard. Alright, it's got milk in it. And I'm like giving myself the pep talk. I'm like, it's not a lot of dishes, Joe. Just put them in the washer. Don't walk away. I gotta go. Oh man, Frederick. All right, I'll see you around. Drop by anytime, bud. I'll be here. I hope you have a nice evening or morning, depending on what time it is. All right. Crap. Oh. Do I have the heat on? Yeah, it looks like it's on. Beef, pork, chicken. Ew, this is gonna be oily. When I frosted bacon and dumplings, a lot of bacon, fat. That was dinner tonight. I actually made a house husband video about it. So if you're into the way of the house husband, check out YouTube either tomorrow or the next day, depending on how late I stay up working on it. The only one that loves him is his mother. Hey. What do you think, girl, we're fighting for? It's stuck in my head all day. I gotta get it out. I know how to get it out. Alexa, play Harris Heller Stream Beats on Spotify.
This is Harry Styles from Spotify.
No. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play Harris Heller Stream Beats Dubstep on Spotify.
Stream Beats Dubstep from Spotify.
That might work. There we go. So the goal this week, in all seriousness, is make it through and be a nice dad. Those are kind of the two metrics of success for me. I want to be kind of gentle in my parenting instead of scruff McGruff. So happy I soaked it. Even still, it's gonna be a pain. I wonder what I'm gonna make for dinner tomorrow. I'm leaning towards stuffed peppers. The only problem is the kids don't like them. I wonder if I could make like healthy stuffed peppers and then freeze them. Alright. Oh my gosh, this music's so busy. Alexa, turn this off. Painful. But yeah, hey friends, hope you're doing well. I'm just rocking single dad life. Not too bad. You make the best of any situation you're in. Only single for a week though, so it's not too bad. Wifey's out of town, enjoying life in Chicago, while I rock the Japan side of things. So all the kids are asleep. I'm trying to get caught up. It's always nice when you see someone's out of office. Like, clearly they're supposed to be on vacation, and then you see them react to your Teams message, and you're like, dude, go be out of office. You can click the heart later, you know? It'll still be there. I'm gonna go yell at him. Dylan, you're working too hard. Dylan's good people. Beef, pork, chicken, any other. But the only one that loves him is his mother. See, I wasn't singing the song when I had stream beats on, even if it was crappy dubstep. And now we're right back to a girl worth fighting for. It's like barely lasted 3 minutes here. What could you say, girl worth fighting for? Wish that I had. Girl worth fighting for. Beef, pork, chicken, yum. That's not good. Whoa. Take some time. This is why you should always clean your rolling pins right away. When it's ill-advised to shoot a complicated cosplay video while cooking a complicated recipe. But must got it all scrubbed off. Come on. It's a nice rolling pin. I'm actually a fan of the ones that don't have the like roller in the middle. They're easier to clean if it's just one rod. It looks really nice. It was on my wedding registry a good 10 years ago. One of the things that held up as long as my marriage, the toaster's going out. It's always fun when you start outliving the things you got on your wedding registry. It's just like a really weird flex. Like the pans on our registry may have lost their stick, but I'm still stuck on you. Marriage flex. And I say, girl, we're fighting for. Boom, 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 boom. I bet if I push, I can go to bed by midnight and have that thing edited. I just have to be selective with how I do my edits. Which is honestly a pain. But I'm pretty quick on Davinci. I'm maybe a little rusty, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Oh crap. Knife time. All right. Well, the only one who loves him is his mother. I'm slowly going insane over here. Yeah, I should really finish content today, even if it pushes me a little late. Because if I can get the house turned around, get all my content on auto upload, I'm just going to be much better set up for tomorrow. I have a lot of grad school, a little bit of work to do. Got some papers to write. I'm on like the home stretch of everything. Try these 5 times fast. No, thank you. Tongue twisters are cruel and hurtful. Want nothing to do with that. Why'd you come out here and try to make me feel worse than I already feel? Alexa. So rude.
Sure.
What?
Soap by Melanie Martinez
What?
from Spotify.
No. Stop it. Alexa, stop it. No. You're gonna get me demonetized, even though I'm not monetized. You're gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I whistle that song enough and Disney will come and take my house. They'd be like, did you? I don't know why they had that. Did you take our song? Crunchy cauliflower ASMR, here it comes. Get ready. Mmm. Isn't that so restful? Mmm. Soothing. Only matters when she cooks like beans for chicken. Yum. It's amazing how some of those older, not politically correct Disney films, like the music, because it's from our childhood and we didn't know, still gets like embedded like ear candy. And then like, I'm like, is it okay that I still think about this music? Like a big one that I struggle with, because it's just like a very pervasive, beautiful sounding song and content that is like very poorly adopted out of history the wrong way. Like Pocahontas, like Color the Wind and stuff. Because it's just the melody of it. Like, can you ever hear bum, 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 bum? You're like, oh wow, it's so beautiful. It's so connected with nature and that belief system. It's like, yeah, but the whole story of Pocahontas is completely incorrect and wrong on every level. It's like, well, what do I do with this beautiful song, though? Alright, we're gonna go home back home and we're gonna look for snack bags. Like a jacket? No, that's a jacket. I don't know half the crap he packs in here. Have you ever... What? A muffin? Just wasn't expecting that. Do 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 do. Oh, Kobe. Oh, too confident. Blew my muffin all over the ground. Oh my gosh, it's so precious. Look at my baby. Look at my son. One more. He will come here. Sing it back to you. You'll blow us all away. Yeah. Yeah, you blow us all away. You will come to... Yeah. That's this lunchbox smells like death. Why does it smell like that? It's had food in it. Oh, I gotta deal with that. That's got oatmeal berry puke. Actually, the more I think about it, I was like, maybe I just need to throw that one away. Alright. Almost done. One thing at a time. Doing one thing at a time. Just throw all this stuff away. Spaghetti. Throw it away. Yeah. Rinse it out. Yeah. Making good progress. Gonna be done soon. If I just focus, I'll be done soon. Is it over? No. But I'll be done soon. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. So when you get to a certain age, your tubes start working in different directions, and you just can't eat the way you used to eat. It's just really bizarre how everything works, honestly. He will come of age in our young nation. Sing it back to. You'll blow us all away. Nice. Just keep rocking. Just get it done. Oh my God. Oh. It's had bacon and onions on it. We will come of age with our young nation. This is probably, people just talk to me, I won't have to sing. Let's get down to business and defeat some nuns. Wait, what? No, we shouldn't. Gotta back that one up a little bit. So close. It's funny, there's been a Teams notification on my phone. I literally know what it is. One person who's supposed to be on holiday just liked or reacted to a comment. But because I haven't swiped and put it away, I keep looking over there like, what's the Teams message? Oh yeah, it's Dylan. What's the Teams message? Oh yeah, it's Dylan. The psychological hooks they got us in, man. I'm glad I don't care about email anymore. I used to be really good at email. Now I'm really good at not being good at email. You're the saddest bunch I've ever seen. So pack up, go home, you're through. Mister, I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna make enough. You know how to swim, be your man. Must be swift as the raging real old man. Must be swift as the great typhoon, be your man. How do they have room to breathe? They must have two people singing. They must have the be a man part, and they must actually have the chorusy part, because otherwise you just start sucking wind. Like, that's what I don't understand about Eminem. Like, he has to breathe in through his nose while speaking outward. I think he does, like, circular breathing. I think it's like those New Zealand folk. I think that's where they're based. Playing the didgeridoo. Imagine using your lungs in a circle outside its indicated use. Didgeridoo. That's wild to me still. It's kind of like a skill I would almost like to learn, but I'm afraid of it. Like, what if I just start talking forever while breathing through my nose? That was my attempt at it. It did not go well. How do you make the air go up one side and out the other? Like, it's one tube, okay? Doesn't make a lick of sense. Look at this. We almost got our kitchen liberated. Does it feel good? Do you feel good? Oh, perfect. Lean thick cup bacon jerky. But bacon jerky, what? Well, this has to be illegal. It has to be illegal. That's not bacon. It's delicious. It's more like pork. Parsley, coriander. I didn't know you can get dried cilantro. Interesting. What in the heck? What? Alright. I'm gonna start to work a grid. I'm gonna do a quick check on any other straggling plates, cups. I'm gonna start back here. I'll get this all sorted. Well, see, it was right in front of us too. My daughter's coughing a little bit. We'll see if she stays asleep or not. Oh, I'm not like this drinking. Oh, I missed the trash can. Gross. I'll pick that up in a second. Especially because I bought 2 of them. I was optimistic. That's a big mistake. Well, like some of these pieces are kind of like bacon, but it's really funky bacon. It hit me with like a rind. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's disgusting. One second. Yeah, I hope it all works out well. Congrats on your first international flight solo. Right. So I'm kind of working a grid loosely. It's like they just take all the stuff, there's a nice word, and they just throw it everywhere. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Alright, someone had to go. That happens from time to time. Disgusting. Got a dice. At least I've been hydrating though. That is one of the perks of today. Ah! Bead! Oh man. God man. Beads always come for us at one point or another. Let's just make everything look real nice. Real tidy. Me, oh man. There's certain parts of the kitchen I'm dreading, so I'm like working around crap. It's really interesting. I'm like, don't do that, that's too hard. Do this instead. If you want these, then do these. Have you seen those guys? They're awesome. They like flex a really big muscle. You want these? Then do these. There's a lot of content on the internet I appreciate. That one's pretty high up there. Yeah, I wouldn't have the audacity to say it's like the best thing I've ever seen, but like I said, it's pretty high up there. Then do these. I think it's just the way they talk. There's a charm to it. They're African. Just, you know, like whether you're coming from Ireland or UK, I think accents are charming. Everything except the southern drawl. Literally the only person watching right now is from Kentucky or something. Sorry. Your accent's not special. Thought you should know. I'm so mean. Cleaning up string, putting it in a container, telling you the craft time is over. Go to bed. Go to bed. My process right now doesn't make a lick of sense. Just kind of flowing at this point. It's stressful, honestly. Like, why am I doing this way? Like, I'm gonna fold the blanket. No, actually, you're gonna come back over here. It's like when you see like a 3D printer or a laser cutter burn or lay down material in an order that doesn't make any sense. You're like, well, that's not how I would do it. Yes, but it calculated the shortest path. You're not a robot. I'm in robot mode, Robot Joe. Like, what's the fastest way to get this done? I don't know, walking in circles? Oh, look, I'm over here now. Guess I'll fold this blanket. Alright, so if I get this done, lunch is packed, counters clean, chairs up, Roomba's ready. I will try to edit a video. I'm trying to pump myself up for it, that it's a fun, creative project, that it's not stressful, that my ambition's not too big. But part of me's like, Joe, kind of a big project. Like, you literally took 25 videos. How you gonna speed edit that? It's like, you don't know what I'm capable of, right? I just gotta connect my phone, move all the files, open up Davinci Resolve, open one picture, it'll put it in vertical, slice up all my audio, set all my audio gains to be the same, so everything's about the same volume. Apparently we have stickers. That piece of garbage. My daughter's gotten this new habit, which I think is really cute, actually. She makes these little, like, unicorn hats. They're adorable. This is one of them. I love it. She's such a creative. My daughter Emiko tried to make one, she was not successful. Oh, look, now we're over here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the progress that's been made. This marker is surely dead by. Dang it! Curses. Look upon your failure. Does it sting? Almost at 11. Getting pretty late. Kirby, tilt and tumble. Check the battery. 35%. Got 15 more minutes till I gotta change my battery. Almost to this table. Gotta be careful not to break Kai's stuff. Oh, there's some kind of ender box thing. Nice. Oh, look, we're back over here. Shove everything behind Pikachu. The mop don't eat it. My daughter dumped out. Wow, that'll never happen ever again. That was amazing. My daughter kicked over all these buckets of beads. She almost did it for sport because she's evil. I was like, babe, what the hell? What the hell was literally my like visceral response. Like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. They're all so small. I'm just gonna vacuum and throw them away. I wanted to save them, but I'm like, we'll just add it to the list of things we're gonna have to buy again. The ever expanding list. Because you get to a point when you have so many children that like crap just starts flowing in and out of your house at a rapid pace. And deposit my balls in there. Give them 2 of those. It's almost 11. Jet lag is carrying me through, but I'm getting sleepy sweaty. You know what that is? It's when your body's like, hey, you know what I was thinking? We're done. And your brain's like, but all the things. 1 second, my wife's texting me. She's special. That's wonderful, hon. I'm glad you're able to get a little bit of rest on the flight. Hopefully your jet lag's not too bad this week. Try to eat on a normal schedule and it'll flip it quicker, as well as walking in sunlight as much as possible. All right, got some money to put away, getting closer all the time. It's definitely closer. Definitely not there. Bling bling. Alright, this is Roomba ready. Let's roll this up. Hey, every moment we get closer to being done, falling over with fatigue. I still gotta make lunches, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's see if I can salvage some of these beads, but it's not looking promising. I'm gonna feel better tomorrow though if the Roombas run. My house is all clean and stuff. Alright, does anybody know what this is? Never been closer. Pencil sharpener glue, skizzers. Oh, we're almost done. Oh my gosh. Ow, I got all these jewels on my foot. Ouch. Alright. I gotta set you down for 1 second. I'm just gonna rip through some mail really fast. It's always reassuring when you get mail from Ohio government. some mail really quick, so you can't be on camera for that, but 27%, we're getting close. Who's over here cleaning up pens. I'll talk to you while I'm checking the mail. Let you know how's it going. Most of it's going to be garbage. Okay. U.S. Department of Taxation, that sounds important. This is a new garbage calendar. Is it a new calendar? It is! Yes! Oh, that's fun. Ah! Still so much garbage on the ground. The floor is so gubby. I think that's the thing I'm not willing to live with right now. It's just how much gubs is going on. 10 out of 10 on the gubs. Come on, finish up, Joe, so you can go edit that video and go to bed. Get it done. Give yourself the pep talk you need. Not the pep talk you want. So we're trying to sell me DVDs. Spiritual View, ESP, Wonder Suit. What is this? Is this a cult? Looks like a cult. Sweet. It's a bill. Strength day, we'll see how that sushi ads. You can look at those. Kakiyage sushi. Oishiso. Cecilia Water. Who the heck is that? Garbage. Garbage. Japanese mailers are nice. Look. Garbage. Yo, I have 70 money. Is this money? What? What? You got money. Yes! Thank you, Ohio. You sent me a check. That was so surprising. This is just telling me that Ohio's sending me a check. There you can do this for me with this stream. I'm going to keep this paper because it's scary. I'm going to file it because I don't understand. But they also, how it's like you had all these issues. So there's an adjustment. Let us know if the adjustment's okay. You go through the sheet. There's no difference between the original and the adjusted numbers. And then to make it more fun, okay, just to add to the fun, they're like, actually, let us also send you money. What? What? Want to see what pizza and Domino's looks like? Scaboosh. Delicious. Almost threw on the nail. So the punchline is we got more money, so that's really sweet. I approve of money from the United States government. I don't have any issues with that. Alright. I'm going to move these to a new section. Yeah, sorry. Let me change your battery. You've been so patient. You deserve a new battery. Hey, those are charged. One, two, three, six, 7, 8, 9. That's what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Oh yeah. Time to clean this table. I'm gonna get a fresh perspective. How sticky are we? Eh, it could be worse. I think just a paper towel will do today. Let's see if I needed soap, but curious. Try your table. I'm actually curious, has the bit rate kept up? My encoder got overloaded. Midwest Kayak Adventure, nice fracticalcula. How's it going, buddy? We're cleaning up right now. Fractus. Nice fractals. Yeah. They're not mine. Somebody made this AI thing. I just have it as a backdrop for when my green screen goes into effect. Time to dry the table, flip the chairs, pack the lunches. Shoot, man. All right. I'm gonna take it as a short week on video editing. Flip the chairs. My wife's out of town. She's in Chi-Town right now, so Chi-Town, Chicago. I'm in Tokyo. So it's just solo dad life this week. I get to figure out where my limits are, if any. But then I remembered I'm limitless. Oh, looks like we got some laundry to swap. How fun. Getting too old for this. That's a gross burp. So, Kayak Adventures, that's fun. Midwestern. Have you been around before? I feel like I recognize your name. It's okay if not. I'm not perfect in these spaces, but I would always rather take a chance on thinking somebody's familiar than ignoring them and not stretching myself. My wife used to teach something called VIP Kids, whereas you teach Chinese students English, and they have like different levels, and it's all over Zoom, and then something happened governmentally where they closed the program. I have been here before. Okay, and you're based out in like Madison or something, right? Like Wisconsin? I forgot if you make content of while you're kayaking or not, but I remember we had like a reasonable conversation, so I just might need a tiny bit of catch up. My wife would teach these students, and like she'd always start off the class. They had like a script they have to follow, right? And she'd be like, "What's your name again?" And they'd be like, Shulin, or whatever their name is, right? And she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." And like she'd have to wake up at like 4 a.m. for some of those classes, and I could literally like see her soul departing, because for the kids it was like a special moment, you know, like, oh my gosh, Miss Felicia does remember me. But I knew like she was going from kid to kid, repeating the same script every 20 minutes, not getting paid right, exhausted, even though she's, you know, a passionate educator trying to do her best in the world. So that script was always really funny to me, because there's a piece of reality in the mix. There's always a little bit of reality mixed with the smile. Alright, I actually know you from a long time ago. How long ago, friend? To be totally honest, that's fun. Midwest kayaking adventure. Who do I know that's big on kayaking? You either met me through church circles or like high school or something. Long time ago. Maybe I was a kid. Maybe you're like in that biker band my dad was a part of, and I'd like, that they took me to when I was a really little kid. Their big song was "Drink Too Much." Even though my dad didn't drink. We used to play music at church. I was a drummer. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, I mean, that gives me a couple options. You're either Irwin, like Johnny, or Dean Walker. There's lots of options here. Or none of them. There's I mean, I played with Dima a tiny bit. Or you could keep it a secret and it's just fun. I used to play music at a church. I was the drummer. I mean, I played at a couple churches now, so now that's complicated. Johnny, yo, what's up? Dude, how's your life? It's awesome. Dude, I still remember our rendition of O Come, O Come Emmanuel. I have an electric kit now downstairs. So it took me a while, but I finally picked up drums. But Johnny, how long have you been lurking? How'd you find me on YouTube? Did they end up showing you some derpy stair training video? That thing blew up. I was in Ohio for a business trip, and I was meeting with a consultant. They're like developing some VR tech for me. And they're like, guess who we saw on YouTube? I was like, oh God. It's weird when my videos make it to like real humans that I know outside of the internet. But a familiar face is still super pleasant. Johnny, dude, it's been years. Are you like married with 6 kids, or how's the rest of your family doing? Catch up on chat, sorry, I was walking and talking. You have so many questions. I mean, you don't have to answer anything. It's your own fault. You could have just been that. You could have left it in mystery. You could have been like, oh, I've known you a long time. And just keep showing up for like months and just hold me in that tension, give me like really slow hints. Where you're like, I used to drum with you at a church. And I was like, all right, well, you got me down to 4 churches over the last 10 years. Think of all the drummers in the band. It's like, pretty sure you're not Adam Beckert. guess he would have been more blunt. Still playing drums? Still doing metal? How's Alec and Andrew doing? You still on their crew? I think Andrew got married. Dude, we even made my wedding song together, right? You, Andrew, and Alec. This is the story. I saw you on YouTube Shorts and jumped out of my seat. That's hilarious. Well, I am glad that you connected. And if you want to get up to speed on my life, Johnny, I've been on YouTube for about 3 years now. I'm still an engineer, so I work for Johnson & Johnson on surgical robotics. But on YouTube, I've made probably 1,600 videos in the last year. Majority are shorts. I'm also working on a dad bod fitness program. Andrew and I are still tied. Brilliant. Did you forward it to Andrew? You're like, look who I found. He's alive. It was funny. I was talking with someone on another live about Xbox because they play Forza, and I was like, I remember back in the day I used to have these LAN parties in my basement and play Halo Reach. And then play zombies and everyone would just scream. It was awesome. Those are the good old days before the internet. I mean, the internet existed, but we did without. We had a cable, a physical Ethernet cable connected our machines. It's brilliant. That's so funny. Well, I'm glad you're still tight with Andrew. That's super cool, dude. Let's see. I did forward it to Andrew. He was also shocked. So we were talking about the parties we used to have. I know. That was such a precious season of my life. I'm so glad I was on the live and you dropped by again, because it's just really cool to catch up. So I'm based in Japan now, is the other fun thing. So, and me and Felicia have 3 kids. We're expecting our 4th due in February. Felicia's in Chicago right now, seeing family. And then I was just in Ohio for work, so I'm based out of Cincinnati originally. So we were there for maybe 6 years. So I've been working on robotic surgery for a while, did software and design. And then during COVID, we picked up a Oculus headset. We got 2 of them because we were trying to play Catan with Felicia's family online. And then her brother was like, have you ever heard of Twitch? You should try streaming on Twitch. And that started this whole crazy experiment of content creation and live streaming. Then we had a couple viral TikToks, had our first viral YouTube. So we're kind of on the path to monetization, but my account keeps getting denied. I don't really know why. It's frustrating. But we're up to around 8 million views on the construction video that you probably saw. It's just so funny who sees the stuff I make. So I'm assuming you kayak a lot now? It's funny, Felicia, when it gets to like Christmas time, Felicia still remembers O Come, O Come Emmanuel and you doing the double kick. And that was like magic to us in high school. Like it was the greatest version of the song we'd ever heard. Actually, Weezer has a pretty decent cover of it. I wonder what happened to Andrew. If he ended up being a music teacher. Because he went to U of I with me. We palled around a little bit in that season of life. Until he got too cool with us because he was a band geek. So he had his own little band posse. Kicked me out. But he used to come hang out at our me and Felicia lived in a house with my brother Zach and 2 other friends, and he'd come hang out. I think he came for a few potlucks, something else. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your content. Oh, wow. It's all great. I'm a software engineer. I work with all sorts of engineers. Johnny, that is incredible. And hey, just because it's super late and I'm jet lagged, when you pop in on future live streams or whatever, if I forget that you're Johnny and just talk to you like your Midwestern kayak, you're welcome to remind me unless you want to fall back into obscurity. I struggle to remember names of like gamer tag or whatever they're called and people. But oh heck yeah, Okami Manual is amazing. He's a band director. God, what a nerd. It's perfect. It's perfect for him. It's fantastic. Like, to imagine that little Andrew, because he's still kind of a high schooler to me in my brain. Even though like the last interactions I had with him were while he was in college, he still had like a youthful presence, and now I'm like, man, he must be like 28. Like, he's probably pushing 30. That's so weird. Because he was a freshman when I was a senior. I'm 31, so he's gotta be 27, 28. Like, he's probably already getting back pain and stuff. Like, real adulting is going on. This is so funny. Yeah, I hope that he subscribes too. And then when I'm live, because I run long distance sometimes at like 5 a.m., which is probably around like 3 or 4 p.m. your time. And I'm trying to live stream that. So you and Andrew can go on virtual runs with me and just give me crap. I mean, I'm sure you're busy with all the things you got going on. You talk almost daily. Alec kind of just ghosted us, unfortunately. Not sure why. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. He's still the same Andrew, though. Like, his personality is exactly the same. That is so precious. Johnny, I'm so happy we got to cross paths, dude. And, you know, the internet's really weird. Especially with, like, shorts and stuff. It'll put people's content in front of you and take it away. So if we ever drift because of an impersonal algorithm, just know that you're loved. And I really did cherish that season of life where we got to share space and do music together. Worship leading was super humbling for me to kind of build the band over time. And it's just like so wonderful, that season of life. I'm very happy that I went live because you caught like the very end of it. Felicia's in Chicago. I gotta do lunches. And then I got my secret friend over here who likes to kayak now. Oh my gosh, look at all these googly eyes and hair and crap. This is disgusting. It's funny, I asked the kids to pick these up. If, you know, otherwise we're gonna throw away all these googly eyes and stuff. And I'm over here like, well, they didn't pick it up. I could just vacuum it and never look back. I saw your video that was super viral. Yeah, same here. Those are some of the best times of my life. I know, and then like, life got hard and real. I don't know, in my 30s, it's starting to sweeten out. Oh, and by the way, if you're in software, if you're ever curious about jumping over to MedTech, you can just message me on one of my videos or whatever. But we have a Discord, although I'm not in there as frequently as I should be. But J&J is hiring software pretty frequently. It depends on the application because we're doing a lot. I believe you scrolled through some of my content. That's hilarious. Because I never know who's gonna see this stuff. The some of my most vulnerable work as an artist are the cosplay Levi from Attack on Titan mixed with Tatsu from House Husband. I don't know if you watch any of that anime stuff. Video signal lost. Only fractals. No. Oh, it'll come back. But yeah, I'm on Discord. I'll message you sometime. Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, the video comes in and out sometimes. My Wi-Fi jumps it. I run a RTMP server on my computer, and then OBS picks it up. This is so funny, Johnny. I'm just reminiscing. Like, there's one time, I forgot what it was. Was it for Gary Ritchie or something? We like went and packed, Mr. Trumbull packed everything up, and we like set up a stage in someone's backyard to play for like a church youth group. There's like a whole bunch of hoopla from it. Morgan, I think even my sister sang. And I remember like us struggling and trying to like do a good job. And afterwards the pastor like kind of pulled me aside, which is really interesting. And he was just like, you know, you did a good job. I saw you up there praising God and all that. He's like, but I saw a little bit of you as well. And it wasn't in condemnation. It was just like to be aware of when you're on stage. You remember that? Yeah. To like remember like when you're on stage and how to hold yourself. And it's just so interesting. It was so weird. It was a weird event. And but the feedback was really interesting. You know, now I'm a pretentious engineer online, and I got like across YouTube and TikTok, we're up to like, I don't know, 40,000 followers because of some viral content and some consistency. And it's just so interesting to like have a mix of like me, like the essence of me, and bringing people into that, and still humility and sarcasm. Like, because some people don't get sarcasm as well. So some of my content's been pretty toxic and gets pretty good engagement. And like I know how ones and zeros and algorithms work, so I'm starting to figure it out. But I don't know, just hanging out with you kind of prompted me to remember that. I'm like, all right, because I do my content in batches now, which is really strange as well. So I record like a week worth of videos, and then I release them one at a time and kind of engage the comments. And there's kind of some like, it's a different way to perform. Because a lot of what we did in worship was perform. You're also bringing people into a space to just kind of connect with God. And that's a huge part of like our history, regardless of like where we've all landed from a spiritual perspective and stuff like that. Like I've gone through quite a bit of reconstruction. The algorithm loves engagement, good and bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, the first video that went viral on me, you'll have to dig through my content pretty far to find it because I think it's 2 years old now. There's a guy named Toast. When Toast does VR content, he's very good at Beat Saber. And he was playing this song, I don't remember what it's called. It's like dun 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 dun. And like it has a big drop, right? And I just like opened up the foot book by Dr. Seuss and started rapping Dr. Seuss to this guy playing Beat Saber. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, the song's a banger. Oh, it's so good. Like, there's a lot of like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. But like, also on top, I just wrote like, because it was at a time when like people were discussing is Dr. Seuss canceled or not. It was like a little bit political between the left and the right. And all I did at the top is like, you know, like, what did I say? Like, Dr. Seuss isn't canceled, but racism should be, or just something like a little left leaning just to see what would happen. And that's what lit it up. It was like 50% of the comments are like, oh my God, this is the most amazing rap to Dr. Seuss I've ever heard. And the other half was like, all these snowflakes canceling my childhood. And it got like super toxic and super racist. And I was like, oh my goodness, what have I found? And you used my viral content for you? Mailman Bennett. And you used my viral content for your YouTube with no credit law. Mailman Bennett, which video did I use? Which one? Was it, I have no idea which video it is. I put out so many. I don't know. My example, or my marker is Hank Green. So Hank Green does a whole bunch of duets. I can see how he attributes people. But if anything that you made, just let me know and I can try to at least attribute it in the comments. The internet moves fast, so I just grab videos and provide commentary because that's what everyone seems to do. Most of them go to the nothing corner of the internet, and sometimes they do well. Oh wow, yeah. The toxicity on that video was wild. I was like, whoa, there's a lot of mess in the world. Because I hadn't really seen it personally. It's like, wow, you were just gonna use the internet to be like overtly hateful. What happened? It's really interesting. But again, Mailman Bennett, sorry about that. He actually, I think probably one of the first people that's ever reached out to me about it. It is an interesting problem because when I used to only make videos on TikTok, you can duet or stitch. Like a duet's when you just go side by side with it and talk over it. Stitch is when it's there 5 seconds and you do the rest. And attributing the content's really easy because it cascades or connects. Problem is everybody's multi-streaming now. So like everyone's on all these platforms all at once. The magnet video. Oh, I loved that video. That was such a great video with the electromagnet. And I added some content from Look Mom No Computer to that as well. That was brilliant with the, shoot, what did you use? You used a welder handle to trigger a transformer off a microwave. I loved that one. It's always fun seeing what comes up. But yeah, so it's like, I think I found your video on TikTok. I edit in CapCut and I multi-post to all these platforms. I think on TikTok, I connected it through a reply. So like if I reply to a comment in your video, if they click on my video and then they click on the comment, it hooks it back to yours. On YouTube and Instagram and LinkedIn and all these other places, I would have to manually go and type it for every single one in the description. And at the pace I move, that's just not something I do. But that's helpful context because I can continue to think about that. Well, it's nice to meet you, friend. So you still using that electromagnet? I had someone comment, I was like, what a dumb idea. It's just gonna make whatever you're trying to pick up heavier. Like they couldn't see the application if you wanted to climb a metal wall or something cool. They're just like, if you're trying to pick up, you know, a big piece of metal, just grab it with your hands because your electromagnet's gonna weigh another 4 pounds. Who else is here? Hey, Frederick's family, I'm back. How's it going, bud? Oh, we got three people here. That's kind of fun. So I'm just kind of wrapping up for the night. I'm gonna make kid lunches. I want to get a video out at 5 tomorrow, though. I just don't think I'm gonna make it. Still jet lagged from my Japan trip. Still pushing through. All right, let's at least empty the Roomba. This is so fun. What a nice little girl. It's on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Yeah. What, my video or your video? Both videos? But yeah, I appreciated yours, dude. I thought it was great. So I was happy to add a little insight to it. So how well did you do across those platforms, Mailman? 6.2 million on TikTok. That's wonderful. See, I'm small potatoes. I think on YouTube the magnet video got, I don't know how much the magnet video got on YouTube. I think like 4,000. It got a little bit of chippy comments, but not that much. TikTok, I think it's sunk. So, Mailman Bennett, do you make other content as well? Or because sometimes when things like that go viral, I never know if people just got lucky with like making something cool and the internet picked it up and then the rest is like their own like kid and cat videos, or if you actually like do cool stuff. We made 3 more and a flamethrower. Well, I got more content I have to do at then. I might have to follow you on TikTok. That's where I download all my stuff and properly attribute the video. I'll type it on or something, at least with you. Appreciate you reaching out about it though. It's cool. 6.2 million, that's not bad. But yeah, that is the weird thing about the internet. Like someone could make a really good video and the opposite could happen, right? In this case, like you don't need my views, right? You got your 6.2 million. You probably got some decent followership from it because it's cool. some people saw it was neat, engaged it, made videos either directly connected to it or edited it and posted it. Not properly attributed. I mean, some people will just straight up rip off a video. Like, I have less of an issue, I have more of an issue with that. If people actually provide feedback and it's an internet conversation, I think that's kind of what the internet's for, even though it's not perfect from an attribution aspect. But and thanks for the heart, friend. But like the inverse is interesting, right? So like, you had a video that went viral. I'm Small Potatoes in this case, and it got like 4,000 from my duet, let's say. So I have a video that I duetted of somebody who made a beautiful construction animation, and when I saw it, it kind of prompted some thought around, well, hey, safety training's a big deal, and this video's made to look funny, but people actually die from this stuff. So that was kind of my talk track. I don't know what the original animation got. Let's pretend, small content creator, it got 4,000 views and something perfectly lined up. And then I post it and it gets up to 7.7 million, which is where it's at. And I get 12,000 views. And people know they're following me for my commentary, but there's no direct linkage to the creator in that space. Now I think because I saw it on my feed, it probably already was in the millions. So it's probably like a mutual exchange of goods, right? Because we're both creating off of one another. But if it's truly inverted, like, I would feel really crappy about it. So I actually appreciate what you're bringing up. And I still need to see that flamethrower video. Flamethrowers are a good time. I remember, I think Elon Musk made a flamethrower through the Boring Company. I forgot exactly what it is, but like, I think when you buy one, like, it has a warning label that says like you should definitely not use it or something. You should definitely not buy this. It's just hilarious. Let's set up our robo vacuum. DJ Roomba on the way. All right. Did I put it on the dock? It's midnight. I gotta give up soon. If I don't give up, I'm not gonna be able to go to bed. But I'm also like, I gotta have my video drop. If I don't know what happens if a video doesn't drop. It's like, just drop it the next day. Just let it go, Joe. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, should I pack lunches tonight or go to bed? It's just bacon and dumplings. Wake up at 4. Oh, I gotta set up the mop. Set up the mop and go to bed. There we go. Decide. 11:45. Wake up at 4. 4:30. Work out. Or I could invert. I could wake up at 4. And I could do my video edit. Post by 5. Drop the kids off at school. Work out. And then work. That may work. It actually smells really nice. Prep. Meanwhile, Midwest guy Johnny's like, prep the lunch. You will thank yourself tomorrow. I know, with all the children, right? It is the right call. And it is wisdom. So Johnny, what do you use software programming? It's a weird sentence structure. What do you like program? Do you do front end, back end, full stack? Python guy, C++, Ruby, SQL. I work with a lot of dev folk. I did robotics controls software. So our robot was running kind of a proprietary communication network built off of C++, C++. I forget how many pluses you put in it, if they're different or not. And then we would connect to it through an API using Python. So I did the Python side of it. Dude, gotta love them thruples? What are they called? There's some kind of T thing where you can put a whole bunch of mixed data together. I thought those were cool. Prep the lunch. Fine. 11:46. I'm gonna throw this away. This is a towel that my daughter threw up all over. It's got oatmeal and berries. It's not blood, but it's nasty. She's definitely a car puker, man. Japan's roads are a little bit aggressive. Lots of hills, sharp turns, tons of start and stop because it's traffic. So it's like just awful. Yeah, I'll empty that later. I'm being too much of a house husband right now. Full stack. Everything but Python. Python's all the fun. I have not had to use it. I'm gonna start learning it soon because it's super popular. Nice. You ever moonlight anything fun? Do you know what I mean by moonlight? That's kind of an older term. Moonlighting is when you're like a full-time engineer or software developer, and then you got kind of your passion project, side project that you do during the moonlight, either for personal, or a lot of times people will do like consulting out of their garage, right? So you're working full time for somebody, but you're also building connections and solving other people's problems at night. Tuples, that was it. Not a thruple, tuple. Thruple's something different. Lovely. That's so fun. Tuples are a good time. As soon as I had learned tuples, I was like, it's like cheating. I can just throw anything I want in here. But you gotta keep track of the boxes, otherwise it falls apart. Can't get too wild with it, right? Needs some structure. Alright, let's see, what do we got? Do I really want to pack lunches right now? I could do it in the morning. I'll think better in the morning because I could use the same cutting board for veggies for the breakfast I do for lunch. I got this. I got this. I'm a beast. It is time. I'll wake up early and make my video. So tomorrow morning, which is in about 4 hours or so, we're gonna work. You built RISC-V disassembler, converted machine code binary data into RISC-V assembly code. That's exciting. Turn machine code into readable assembly instructions. That's awesome. Dude, good on you, man. You know, if I imagine you, Johnny, in high school, I never saw a software developer. But now looking back, I'm like, I could see that. That's pretty cool. Especially because you're geeking out about it right now. It's great. Alright, close this up. It's gonna get dark and scary. I gotta go back to the computer and set it for a workout tomorrow. I have to move that so my children don't get locked in their room during a fire. You have to put a pillow in front of it because the Roomba wakes them up. That Roomba's going to be too dead to get anything done. I mean, I'll let it try, but it will fail. Move the garbage. I was a late bloomer. Horrible student in high school. But, I mean, you figured it out. Everyone figures it out in time, right? It's never too late to be great. I was gonna say that's what I always say, but it's not really what I always say. It's just the thought of the day. Oh, this is another good one to wrap. The Bearstein's Bee book. Beep, 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 beep. I gotta do that one. Now it's fun. Alright, so what do we need to charge? We need to charge our tablet. I'm over here thinking stupid thoughts. I'm like, if I plug in my phone, start working a little bit, just see where it all takes me, right? What's the worst that can happen? Start video editing. It's like 4 hours later. I'll be trashed tomorrow. And the more important thing, instead of working hard right now, with my active jet lag brain, is to train it to rest. That's what discipline looks like right now. Instead, I'm tidying at midnight. What's wrong with me? Yeah, you're not that late of a bloomer. You got time. Everyone's got time. And I think that's the hard part too, is like we're programmed to like rip through life as aggressively as possible. And it's just not healthy. Like, people need time to figure themselves out. And I think we try to push people through certain life chapters too quickly, whether it's getting into college, marriage is a big one that I think people screw up. You know, these things take time for a reason. And there's nothing wrong with needing time to figure oneself out. I think it's a good thing. It's a healthy thing. And I don't think we celebrate patience nearly as much as we should in some of these spaces. It's not plugged in, is it? Boo! Well, crap, what do we plug in then? I don't think this is plugged into anything. It's charging pad. So, take your time. Could not agree more. It's just tools for me for a while to find my strength outside of playing music. Oh, it took you a while to find your strength. Yeah. I completely understand. And like, music was a great strength. It still probably is. I hope you still play a little bit. It's okay if you don't, but I think we just try to move people through these life stages artificially fast. Part of it's just capitalism too, right? Like, we commoditize humans. And if you don't provide economic value fast enough, you're a detriment to society. What the heck? I've learned one thing, is you never want to force anything out. Like, what the heck's caught here? Oh, shoot. This is very bad. I play all the time. Excellent. Still crushing metal. Well, that's going to be plugged in forever because I don't know how to fix that. All right. We are going to... Music is what keeps my mind happy. That's so precious. Just like, I don't know. I sense you smiling as you say that. Oh. All right. All right. I'm gonna have self-control. It's 11:55. I cleaned up my station, so I think it is time. But Johnny, thank you for hanging out. Tonight's stream is dedicated to you. Looking forward to hanging out more in the future when it makes sense. But you know, go live your life. And if we depart online, just know that I still cherish all the time we spent together. But if not, you'll be a regular in my life or the stream. Yeah.